Hi, it's in a school like this where many of you knows the ambition to come over and work as a teacher. However, do you know what is required for you to effectively function as a teacher in the kingdom? If you're just tuning in, this is Dango's diary, and for today's video, I'll be discussing the right documents and visa that you need to come to Thailand and work as an English teacher. Supposing you're nursing the ambition to come over and work here, then you should pay attention. But before I share this information, I urge you to smash the subscribe button and of course check out my social media page. So to come to Thailand and work as an English teacher, the first thing you need is the right qualification in terms of degree. It could be a first degree, it could be a master's degree, it could equally be a PhD or doctor's degree. Just make sure you have a degree in any major, although degrees in education is highly preferred. And if you have some years of teaching experience, it's a plus, it's an added advantage. And of course, as a non-native English speaker, you have to take an English proficiency test like TOEIC, TESOL or TOEFL, and of course you've got to have your finance. But the main question in the minds of many would-be teachers is what visa do they need to come into the kingdom and work as a teacher? Some of you decide to go for non-B, others go for tourists. However, my main focus will be on non-B because tourist is quite common and almost everybody knows the procedure to obtain a tourist visa, come into the kingdom as a tourist, obtain a job and fly out again to apply for a non-B. But for those that are willing to go an extra mile to pay extra to obtain a non-B, you've got to be careful because there is a catch. Think of it. Non-Bs usually carries the name of the employer, but some of you tend to have non-Bs that does not have name of a specific employer, especially if you buy from an agency. In most cases, there are no names on this non-B, and you come into the kingdom with this document. Some immigration offices, especially Shangwatana or any immigration office in Bangkok, they are quite strict on this. I've had cases where applicants had jobs, but they couldn't extend their visa, although it's non-B, because it's vague. If I use the word that immigration officers use to describe it, it's vague because it doesn't carry the name of a school or employer. So this is one of the risks that you stand to face if you have a non-B. Another aspect is that if you fail to have a job within the time frame, let us say you have a 3 months non-B and you come into the kingdom without a job, it complicates the whole situation because when you have another job, anybody going through your passport will be tempted to ask, like, how is it possible that you end up overstaying your visa or not having a visa extension when you are non-B? Remember, what is a non-B? The definition is simple. If you go over the internet, it's the right visa that people need to come into Thailand to either carry out business or to work as teachers. And for you to be able to obtain this document, you must officially have an employment from an employer in the kingdom, or you should be coming in as a business person with enough funds in your account. And of course, the documents that are required to apply for a non-B, it's a rigorous process, so it's not that easy to obtain a non-B, hence explaining why any immigration office or authority will be asking questions as to why you're having a non-B and you are unable to secure a job. And not to mention the fact that it's expensive. If you look at the amount you're paying for a non-B, you rightly agree with me that it's equivalent to you coming into the kingdom with a tourist visa and going out again to apply for a non-B after obtaining a job. So why take the risk? Why not just follow the right procedure? Come in with a tourist visa, obtain a job, ask your employer to provide you with documents that you can use to go out and apply for a non-B. But if you are fortunate to have a real job where they tend to give you documents that you can use to apply for a non-B from overseas before coming into the kingdom, then that's cool. Go for it. However, please pay attention and be warned. Think before you invest in any type of visa to come to Thailand. And I need not mention that you can equally use other visas to gain access into the kingdom. You may register as a student, pay your fee and come over and obtain a job and change your visa status. It doesn't matter the kind of visa you use to come into the kingdom. You can use any visa to come in. But then after obtaining employment, you have to go for the right visa. I hope this video helps to shed light on what visa you may want to use to come to Thailand and seek employment as an English teacher. Thanks for watching. See you next time.